Hello, welcome friends. I am the Reddit Ranger, and this is Mighty Morphin Power Priestess, and you are in our living room. We're here, and we're gonna read another Niceguy story for you. It's a fresh one. Neither of us have read this story before. This is the first time either of us are hearing it. So, join us. Come along on our journey. All right. The title is "Glad He Showed His True Colors Now Rather Than Later." Isn't that always the case? It's always good when they out themselves early. An old coworker that I got along with, an old coworker that I got along well with decided to randomly message me. So I was happy to hear from him. So we've been texting for a couple of days, and he had to ruin it. He's single and has been having trouble in the dating world. He can't seem to find the right woman. He mentioned how he's a nice guy, and I let out a whole sigh because, like, why? I tell him he shouldn't use that term as it gives women the ick, and gave him the why. It's bad because nice guys eventually become nice guys generally are nice because they want sex, and the genuine nice guy doesn't have to say those words. He instead decided to go off on me, tell me how stupid, ugly, and wrong I am, that he just had sex, so why would he want sex from me? I'm still confused as to where that came from, but okay. And that if a woman doesn't like the term, she's not worth his time. I said, okay, stop talking to him. So he's definitely a nice guy.
He outed himself.
Yeah.
Outed himself. Good job, sir. Thanks.
Yeah, like she's literally just trying to give you some better dating advice. Just don't use the term nice guy. Like you literally could express the same thoughts. Like if you were like, I'm a good man, and it doesn't have the same connotation. Like she was just trying to tell you, like, bruh, the term nice guy is a whole meme. Do not use that term.
That, and she was warning him, hey, I'm giving you advice as to what not to do because I am not interested in you. I can tell what you're trying to do. Don't bring it over here because I recognize everything. And I'm telling you, no, that ain't gonna work. That don't fly.
Yeah, and you're right. And even if it wasn't that, and it was just general advice, because like, he's having trouble dating. Maybe that's the problem. Stop referring to yourself as a nice guy. Maybe that's why women don't like you. Yeah, and it's like it's good advice. If you are having trouble with women, and you're talking to a woman, and the woman's giving you advice on how to interact with women, because you're having trouble interacting with women, just take the advice. Just take the advice. If you're having trouble with women, and woman gives you an advice on how to have less trouble with women, would you just not only ignore the advice, but completely go off on her and berate her for the audacity to try to help you?
He wasn't even, he wasn't trying for advice. He was thinking that he was slick and smooth, and found out immediately that he was transparent as hell, and so he decided to go, well, screw you, you were ugly anyway. Alright, so busted quickly. You ain't smooth, sir. Sorry.
But yes, I love it when they see the red flags right away and they just end it right there. It's like, that's the reaction you should always have when someone refers to themselves as a nice guy. You just be like, if you want to be their friend and you want to help them out, you're like, hey, maybe don't use that term, right? And explain to them why. Like,
and then he immediately plays the part.
Yeah.
Like, well, wow.
But, and you can tell from their reaction how you should proceed, right? So, like, if you have a friend and they're like, oh, I'm such a nice guy, I don't understand and then you explain to them, why that term has negative connotations, and they're just like, oh, okay, I guess I won't use that. I won't, say that anymore. Then, there's hope for them. But if they have that explosion like they did just then just block them.
They were already in the forums. They were already in the chat rooms. They were already in the groups. And it's like, damn it, these women are getting wise to our crap. You know,
Yeah,
like,
and there's no helping them. They
Yeah,
refuse to
they're
be
too late.
self-aware. Nah. All right. Well, that was a short one, but thank you for joining us for it anyway, and we'll see you at the next one.